Imagine this. You are walking down the supermarket aisle. Shelves are stacked high with colorful packages. They promise convenience and flavor. But hidden within these tempting treats is a silent killer. It's slowly but surely shortening our lives. I'm talking about ultra-processed foods. These aren't just your occasional bag of crisps or takeaway meal. Ultra-processed foods now make up a significant portion of many modern diets. These are foods that have undergone extensive industrial processing. They often contain long lists of ingredients you wouldn't find in your kitchen cupboard. Recent studies paint a worrying picture. They reveal a strong link between ultra-processed food consumption and an increased risk of premature death. One study found that for every 10% increase in ultra-processed food intake, the risk of dying early rose by 3%. That's a staggering statistic. It should make us all stop and think about what we're putting into our bodies. But it's not just about longevity, it's about quality of life. And these foods are also strongly linked to a plethora of chronic diseases. These include heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. The evidence is clear. Ultra-processed foods are posing a serious threat to our collective health. Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to resist that bag of crisps or that slice of cake? Why one biscuit never seems enough? The answer lies in the science of addiction. Ultra-processed foods are meticulously engineered to be irresistible. They contain a potent cocktail of refined carbohydrates and fats. These ingredients interact in a way that triggers the reward centers in our brains, flooding them with dopamine, the feel-good hormone. This creates a cycle of craving and reward, making us crave more and more. But it's not just the dopamine rush. The ratio of carbohydrates to fats in these foods plays a crucial role in their addictive nature. They are specifically designed to contain much higher levels of both compared to natural or minimally processed foods. This amplifies the pleasure response, making them even harder to resist. The food industry knows exactly what it's doing. They invest heavily in research and development to create the perfect blend of flavors and textures that keep us hooked. The result is a nation increasingly dependent on foods that are slowly but surely damaging our health. The dangers of ultra-processed foods extend beyond their addictive nature. The very process by which they are made strips away much of their nutritional value. What remains is a shell of its former self, often devoid of essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. To compensate for the loss of flavor and texture during processing, manufacturers add a cocktail of artificial ingredients. These include flavor enhancers, emulsifiers, preservatives, and artificial sweeteners. While many of these additives are deemed safe by regulatory bodies, their long-term health effects are still not fully understood. Some experts believe that these synthetic additives may disrupt our gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that reside in our intestines and play a vital role in our overall health. Others suggest that they may contribute to inflammation, which is linked to a range of chronic diseases. Furthermore, the heavy industrial processing these foods undergo can create harmful byproducts. These include trans fats, which are known to raise bad cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. In essence, these foods are not just lacking in nutrition, they may be actively harming our bodies from the inside out. The good news is that we are not powerless in the face of this challenge. We can make informed choices about what we eat and reclaim our health. It starts with awareness. Educate yourself about the dangers of ultra-processed foods and learn to read food labels carefully. Choose whole, unprocessed foods as much as possible. Fill your plate with colorful fruits and vegetables, lean protein sources, and whole grains. These foods are naturally nutrient-rich and provide the building blocks for a healthy body. But change doesn't stop at the individual level. We need systemic change to address this growing health crisis. Governments and health organizations have a crucial role to play. Implementing policies that discourage the consumption of ultra-processed foods, such as taxes on sugary drinks and restrictions on marketing to children, can make a real difference. We also need to make healthy, affordable food options more accessible to all. This includes supporting local farmers markets, promoting healthy eating habits in schools, and providing clear and concise nutritional information to consumers. By working together, we can create a food environment that supports our health rather than undermines it. The time to act is now. Let's break free from the grip of ultra-processed foods and pave the way for a healthier and happier future.